Padmabhushan Srimati P. Susheela garu, His Excellency Sri S. Abdul Nazeer garu, 77 articles and presented 157 papers at national and international in various seminars and conferences at both national and international levels. From the university at this convocation and their parents, Research Andhra Pradesh, Honorable Chief Minister, officials of higher education, sponsored by the Association of Indian Universities, and also South Zone Inter-University Vishwavidyalaya is immensely privileged to honor Padmabhushan Srimati P. power of music as a universal language of expression and emotion.
Padmavathi Mahila Vishwavidyalaya, I admit you to the master's degree in
మనవాడు మీకు ఇక్కడ ఆయన భుజాలు కడుపులేదు.
change in the lives of its students. With the help of its multiple outreach and extension programs, the university has made its presence felt more particularly by uplifting young women from disadvantaged sections of the society by creating opportunities for them to participate in different fields of activities and helping them in their economic, political development. The university is truly living up to its motto of emancipation of women through acquisition of knowledge. Apart from focusing extensively on creating a self-reliant women workforce through skill development, the institution has been giving equal importance to strengthening the entrepreneurial skills and abilities of young women to foray into startup ventures. The university is providing necessary knowledge, skill-based training, financial and marketing support by helping women entrepreneurs to become self-reliant towards reaching the goal of Atmanirbhar Bharat by making women equal partners in the process of nation building. According to a report of the National Association of Software and Services Companies released in 2022, 18% of startups in India are led by a woman founder or co-founder. This is indicative of the rise of women leaders in India's startup ecosystem from 17% in 2019. These figures are an evidence of women's intent and capability to play a role in the nation's economic growth and development. As someone rightly said, there is no tool for development more effective than the empowerment of women. Higher education combined with a focus on skill-based training, creative and critical thinking, problem solving and innovation is bound to reap benefits for women and the society as they make a substantial contribution to building a knowledge and value-based society. In this Amrit Kal of Bharat's glorious timeline, in the next 25 years leading up to the century of India's independence, our country is poised to become a developed nation by 2047. In the true spirit of being a Vishwa Guru, gender equality and women empowerment assumes significance to earn our rightful place in the world. India's higher education system is the second largest in the world, and it is an important variable in creating a skilled and balanced workforce for rapid economic growth of the country. Our nation believes in growth with responsibility, development that is inclusive of all sections of the society, and empowerment that comes with a great sense of responsibility and respect for our culture and tradition. The National Education Policy 2020 aims at creating a conducive ecosystem to catalyze and energize research and innovation in higher education institutions. The special focus is on seeding and nurturing the culture of research and innovation at universities and colleges through funding support, guidelines, and policies, and establishing innovation and research centers. Our former President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, once said, and I quote, please listen to me carefully. India has to be transformed into a developed nation, a prosperous nation, and a healthy nation with a value system, unquote. Universities and institutions of higher education have a key role to play towards realizing this vision by continuing the legacy of our age-old value system. As technology continues to play a crucial role in teaching learning process, digital learning has taken the center stage in creating a knowledge-based society. The blended system of e-learning and face-to-face teaching learning process with a goal of reaching every aspirant in every corner of the country requires availability of affordable and innovative technologies, a creative pedagogy, and highly trained teachers. Today, our country is witnessing an increasing participation of women in all key sectors. The enactment of Women's Reservation Bill by the Parliament will enable greater participation of women in policy making and governance at the state and national level. The inclusion of women will give a vast majority of women of the population a voice to determine their future. Through reforms in education system and political dynamics, the country is now headed towards empowering women to take up leadership roles in a clear message to the world that the path to gender equality is not only essential but attainable. Gender equality is linked to sustainable development. It is vital to the realization of human rights for all. The overall objective of gender equality is a society in which women and men enjoy the same opportunities, rights, and obligations in all spheres of life. Our country now leads from the front with increased representation of women in armed forces, education sector, scientific and space research, information technology, politics, and other fields, many of which are hitherto considered a male bastion. Women are breaking the glass ceiling in key sectors and making their voices heard. As our Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, has advised the students during her recent visit to this university, and I quote, remember to take the disadvantaged women along with you. Remember to take the disadvantaged women along with you. A lone woman carrying her burden may be exhausted, but together challenges can be faced more easily and burdens can be lessened, unquote. I am happy to learn that Sri Padmavathi Women's University is contributing its might in creating empowered and responsible women citizens with necessary skills and moral strength to proactively respond to the challenges of a global society while also creating joyful families that nurtures and helps the next generations to blossom. I am glad to know that the university has secured the prestigious NAC A+ grade and is placed at 604th position at the global level and 24th among Indian higher education institutions in the rankings of 2022 announced by the University of Indonesia Green Metric for its eco-friendly policies and practices. In the National Institutional Ranking Framework, the university retained its rank in the band of 151 to 200 under university category and obtained 60th rank in pharmacy category for 2022-23. To educate a woman is to educate an entire generation. To educate a woman is to educate an entire generation. According to the report of All India Survey on Higher Education, the percentage of female enrollment to total enrollment has increased from 45% in 2014-15 to around 49% in 2020-21. The same report has also indicated that the gender parity index, the ratio of female GER to male GER has all 2018. Female participation in higher education for all categories is 105 per 100 males. I am happy to know that the university is making great strides in providing holistic education by playing a substantial role in nation building. It is a proud moment for the university that the alumni of the university live across the globe and work in institutions of global repute. The university boasts of a strong ecosystem in place with 3 incubation centers to empower women through entrepreneurship opportunities. Here, let me share the views of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji on education, and I quote, "Education is not only the foundation upon which our civilization has been built, but it is also the architect of humanity's future." I congratulate the students, research scholars, medal winners who are receiving their degrees in today's convocation. Before concluding, let us recall the well-known Sanskrit shloka on education and knowledge. Vidya dadati vinayam. Vinaya dadati patratam. Patratva dhanamap noti. Dhanat dharmam tata sukham. Meaning, knowledge gives you discipline. Discipline comes from worthiness. From worthiness, one can get wealth. And from wealth, one can do good deeds. And from the combination of all these things can make you to feel pleasant and joyful. I wish you all the very best in your future endeavors, and I am confident that the knowledge, skills, and values acquired by you at this university will guide you to live a meaningful life, achieve your aspirations, and make an important contribution to the society while preserving the glorious culture and heritage of our great nation. Thank you all. Jai Hind.